I don't know. What is that? I don't know. I'm like hearing weird things. I don't know if I'm just like psyching myself out, but. Hey y'all, welcome back to Adventuring with Amanda. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And we do have quite a few new subscribers here, so thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button before we get started. In this video, I am visiting a ghost town and mining museum that is located about an hour south of Quartzsite. It is too cool, so I'm sharing that footage here as well as just doing some life at camp stuff because we are in Quartzsite for the winter. Now, I spend time here through like February, but I'm constantly in and out of the area because I like to do other things in Arizona while the weather is so beautiful. So just keep that in mind, because you'll see that I'm in Quartzsite and then you'll see that I'm somewhere else near Quartzsite, and that's just kind of typical of me. That ADHD got me bouncing all over the place, tell you what. So we're just gonna get right into it. Be sure to turn on your notifications. I got stuff coming for you daily. Okay, it looks like we made it to the right place. Museum entrance. Castle Dome, Mine, and Museum visitors. Let's see. Oh, I should close the windows. Tuesday through Sunday, 10 to 5. I am at Castle Dome Mining Museum, and it's really nice out, like low 60s and a little bit breezy, so I'm just going to crack the windows and leave Winston in the van. There's no one around, and I don't think I'll be very long, so it's super windy out, but I'm just going to check it out, walk around a little bit, and see what the deal is with this museum. I'm pretty excited to check it out. (1864). This is fun. Museum and ghost town. Okay, so this is neat. So there's a self-guided tour for $22, or you can do the underground mine tour as well, which sounds like a lot of fun, but I have Winston in the van. Dogs are allowed to walk around the town, but not go to the tour. So that's something to do for the future, but I do have like they have a self-guided audio tour that I was able to download and start, so while I walk around, I can listen to that and get all the information I need. Alright, so there's a list of what's in here as well as like some audio. I don't know, this is kind of creepy. So each building that you go into, you can listen to the audio tour for the corresponding building. But this is so neat. Oh my gosh, this is right up my alley. Historic mining, ghost town, 1860s. Yes, please. I think I'm gonna have to... Whew. I feel like this house that I'm in right now is shaking. The Adams house, George Adams. So George Adams was a mine owner, and here at Castle Dome, it was silver that was mined for over 100 years, from like 1864 to 1979 or so. But it's actually really neat to hear the wind on top of this cabin. So this is one of the original cabins here that George Adams built and he lived in while he was mining in the area. Buckeye. That's cool. So these things were in a different museum, the Castle Dome Museum, some artifacts that were saved. Ooh, check out the bar. I love these old bars. This is so cool. Oh. Ooh, that's kind of creepy. I feel like every room I walk into, there's like a creepy mannequin. Imagine playing cards and having some liquor after a long day in the mines. Yikes. The piano's cool. Check out that massive well digger. Can you imagine that thing, like using that back in the late 1800s? Let's check out this miner's diner. This is fun. What is all this? Okay, so this table is original. That's dope. Oh, they have snacks. Y'all know what this is, the barber. Another creepy mannequin. Ugh, that's really creepy. Bro, don't look at me. A lady's hairdressing chair. That's cool. Yeah, I'm not digging these mannequins. They're scary looking. We're in the stone cabin now. Check out this stove. Old stoves are so neat. Wood stoves, coal stoves, they're all so cool. Looks like we have lots of like dishes, linens, books, typewriter. Imagine doing your business at this bank. It's interesting because you look at the infrastructure and we see that, oh my gosh, that wind almost blew me over. The bank is made out of stone, while most of the other buildings are made out of wood. It's interesting to make the distinction. Wow, look at that safe. Hi, would you like to deposit $1 million into my bank account? Thank you so much. That's so cool. I'm getting some creepy vibes though around here. I'm not even gonna lie. I am standing in the blacksmith's workshop right now, and as we know with these historic towns from the 1800s, these mining towns, the blacksmith was one of the most important people in town because he had to make all of the equipment and the chisels to work down in the mines. And this is a magnificent shop, probably one of the coolest blacksmith shops I've been in, because you can really picture him working with these materials and this equipment. It's almost like it was just kind of left here. It's very cool. Forges and anvils were a little bit different back then. Check out this anvil, that's pretty cool. And imagine this being used to, put oxygen into the fire. to work on these chisels that could be sharpened up to about 5 times back then before they stopped being reusable. I can't help but think about all of the manual labor that went into making towns like this thrive and be successful. I mean, it's wild that this mining town in particular, or this mine, I should say, was working for almost 100 years, or for over 100 years. The Castle Dome mine had over 300 mine shafts. Another mannequin scared the shit out of me. So, and all of those needed service from the blacksmith. So you can imagine that they were pretty busy. We have the church right next to the sheriff's office, the hotel, mercantile is right here. Everything's in very close proximity here. It's different than any other abandoned mining ghost towns I've been to. Last grave marker, Castle Dome Graveyard. Oh my. Wow. Let's be honest, this is where Winston would be working if he existed back in the mining days. This would be his hat. He would be sitting right here and he would send everybody straight to jail for having way too much fun. Ooh, they even put a little skull in there for effect. Ooh, that's... no. Mm-mm. No thanks. Ugh. I'm walking into the hotel right now and it feels haunted. I don't know if it's because it's so windy and like I'm here, there's like nobody out here. It's so weird. It's like, what was that? I don't know. What is that? I don't know. I'm like hearing weird things. I don't know if I'm just like psyching myself out, but as soon as I was talking about it being haunted, I started hearing water flow and then, okay. All right, so this is the hotel. It has 3 rooms and you could stay for $3 a night or purchase a meal for $1. Another very cool bar. It's giving Tombstone. Yeah, it's haunted in here, no doubt. There's a game room in the back. Let's go check that out. Oh God, oh Jesus. These mannequins, they keep scaring me. This roulette wheel is original from 1890. I swear I just heard footsteps like in the entrance of the church and I'm kind of like freaking myself out now. So we're gonna switch it up and go into the mercantile here. Ooh. Everyone's got to do their shopping and get their goods. I just got back to the van and there's a coyote right outside my van. I can see it. Well, I wasn't expecting to walk out to some wildlife here. Good thing Winston is safe in the van. This place is so cool. I got a little bit of a headache because the energy in here is super, super heavy and intense. And obviously I didn't film everything. There's a lot to see here, but I highly recommend checking it out. I paid the $22 for the self-guided tour. It's totally worth it. That money, it helps keep these places preserved and open, and it's incredibly important. It's incredibly important to me as a historian that we appreciate these sites and support them, because our history is crucial to creating a further, prosperous future and all of that. So I am going to head out now. We will find a campsite somewhere. I don't know, we might camp in Kofa. You can't camp like right out here, even though technically this mining museum is in the Kofa Wildlife Refuge area. There are a bunch of like no camping signs. So there are other places in Kofa that we can camp closer to Quartzsite. That coyote is still lingering outside my van. Bro. Yeah, so I think we'll go a little bit closer to Quartzsite and see what we can find. Are you good chilling? You don't want to come out of the van? Okay. Well, y'all, we made it to a campsite. I tried 2 different other areas and I don't know, I just like wasn't feeling it. So I came back to my favorite area. It's windy, but I have some vegetation that's helping to block it. And honestly, it's not too bad. The bad news is, see this? This is dust from all of that gravel I drove through today. I mean, it came into my van, like literally got everything coated. I can literally feel it on myself. It came up through my trunk, like onto my power station. Oh my God, I have so much anxiety about it. I have so much cleaning to do. I'm not going to go super ham on the cleaning today just because it is so windy, but all of that like gray concrete type of dust that came from the gravel road. So I want to at least wipe everything down to get rid of that layer. Hi, oh good, you're ready to come out? Okay. So I just spent the last like 3 hours cleaning. I did edit a video and get that uploaded, but I have been cleaning because that gravel dust got everywhere and it coated everything in my van and it was giving me really bad anxiety. So the wind did die down. It was a beautiful afternoon and I did what I could, but I think it'll be a little bit windy again tomorrow. So I'll end up cleaning again, but that's what happens in Quartzsite. I'm very used to it, and that's why I always carry a ton of Swiffer dusters on me. But at least it looks like it'll be another gorgeous sunset. We just got in the van for the night. It's supposed to be about like 8 degrees cooler tonight than it was last night. I think it only got down to 51 degrees. Tonight the low is 43. But the weather should be beautiful tomorrow. It'll be a bit breezy, but I think the wind is only supposed to max out at around 13 miles per hour. I do plan to visit my friend Star tomorrow, and I think I'm going to shower at the laundromat. That's my favorite place in town to shower. It's just preference. I will need to pull cash out because they only accept cash for showers, but since it'll still be breezy, I don't really want to worry about setting up my shower tent and all of that, especially because I'm going to drive over to Plimosa Road to see Star. And I think it'll be a good day to check out the Dollar General market as well. And honestly, after tomorrow, I don't really know what my plan is. One day at a time. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video all the way through. I do have a Quartzsite playlist with a lot of really helpful content on it, so be sure to check that out if you are considering coming to the area, or if you are new to this part of Arizona, or just Arizona in general. And I think I'm going to make a video about things that you will not want to forget if you are coming out here to enjoy this community that I love so, so much. So like and subscribe. I will see you guys next time.